All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we get started, as always, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak. Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all you brothers out there. And we're going to do a quick response video to Vocab's newest video that he just made, and it's entitled, "The Last Place You Would Expect to Find Israelite Cults." And basically, he went down to New Mexico. It's called Las Cruces, and that's where one of the cities that the brothers out there in New Mexico preach. And they, since they're basically on the border of Texas and New Mexico, they preach in two different cities. The one city I just mentioned is Las Cruces, and the other one is in El Paso, Texas. Okay? But point being, though, is, Vocab, running his mouth once again. And that's why the scriptures say what? Your own tongue shall condemn thee, not I. Because what's funny is the things that he was saying was proving the scriptures correct and proving what we do is on point. Because it says what in the scriptures? It says in the book of Matthew, the 24th chapter, which the brother's going to get in a moment, that, actually start off with that, Ak. It says that what? This gospel must be preached, throughout the four corners of the earth. Then the end shall come. So he's just proving our point. All right? He's proving the scriptures correctly. He's trying to make fun of it. But look, you could, as the scriptures say, you could do nothing against the truth before it. What we're doing and what's being fulfilled is on point. It's called prophecy. You see? But you got it, Doc.
Khan, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto the nations, and then shall the end come.
Exactly. So, this word, all right, has to be preached everywhere. You see, before the end shall come. So this is not something to laugh at, Well, for us, this is funny. But for them, they should be terrified. It's everywhere. It's not just in New York, Chicago, Dallas, L.A., Miami. No, it's literally everywhere. Even your small cities have camps now. We're at the end of this thing, man. All right? Then he was saying that, look, the reason why this is happening is because of the internet, which is funny that he brought out the internet because that's scripture too. Psalms 19. Get that real quick, brother.
Khan, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 19 and verse 1. The heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament sheweth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night sheweth knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Their line is gone out through all the earth.
Ooh, throughout all the earth. Keep going.
And their words to the end of the world. And
keep going.
In them had he set a tabernacle for the sun.
Exactly. So look, that's the internet scripture, mind you. All right, whether you believe it or not, we don't care. But it said what? That it doesn't matter what language it's in. Night and
night and day.
Night and day. This knowledge is gonna come out. You see? Look, we don't have to go. Physically speaking, we don't have to go from city to city, town to town to preach this word. The internet's doing the heavy lifting. And then you got men that are in these smaller, towns and cities that hear this word and they're waking up like these brothers. And you see now, get Amos 8:11, because he mentioned that internet. How Hebrew Israelism is spreading because of it. And that's going to be one of the factors, right, for that Esau is going to use to cut out the internet.
That's right.
Because they call it what? They'll say that this is what? Domestic terrorism. It's spreading, like wildfire. And they're going to lump everything together. Look, white supremacists, these different Muslim groups, the Hebrew Israelites, so on and so forth. They're going to lump it all into one and say it's what? Homegrown terrorism. You see? And that's going to cause, the internet to, be eliminated. But that also fulfills what? This scripture. Amos 8 and 11. You got it, Doc.
This is the book of Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power.
What's 10? Hold on. Salaki, what does 10 say?
Verse 10 it says.
No, yeah, Salaki.
Yeah,
do 11 through 13.
Verse 11 it says, Amos chapter 8 and verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst of water, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
Exactly. So that's what's going to happen eventually. All right? There's going to be a famine of the word. And that's because the internet's going to get, cut out. We're not going to be out there on the streets teaching anymore. And whatever you got, whatever oil you have, that's it. And the parable of the 5 foolish virgins and the 5 wise virgins is going to come to pass. Keep reading.
And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east, and shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it.
And this is talking about our people that are going to try to, look for us when all hell breaks loose. Once, it gets real out here in America. All right? Keep reading.
And it says, verse 13, in that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst.
Yep, because they're not going to have this, spiritual water. They're going to be through. All right? They're going to be absolutely through in that day. The point being, though, is with this guy right here, Vocab, he just proves our point. Okay? He proves the scripture's right. And all he could do is scoff and scorn, mock. Get real quick, we'll end it off with this. It's in Luke. If you can find it, it says they can neither gainsay nor resist. Because look, it's been going on for about almost a decade now with this guy, give or take. I can't remember exactly when he came around. Maybe it was around 2015, 16. I can't remember the exact time frame. But this guy has been he's been following us for 10 years. He can't talk about anything else. Once in a while he'll talk about Muslims, maybe some different Christianity sects, but pretty much his whole ministry is talking about the Hebrew Israelites, whether it be GMS, IUIC, ISUPK, whoever it is. It's concerning the Hebrew Israelites. And that's because he can't gainsay what we're saying, nor can he resist it. But read that, Ak, and we'll end it with that scripture.
This is the book of St. Luke, chapter 21, in verse 14. Settle it therefore in your hearts, not to meditate before what ye shall answer. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist.
And that's what the Lord has done. He's given us this wisdom where these people can't debunk it, nor can they just leave it alone.
Yeah.
So that's why this guy, he's like a gnat that's in your face. You know how gnats get in your face in the summertime and they just won't go away no matter how many times you try to slap it away, try to blow at it, just try to get it away from you. That damn gnat's still gonna keep going in your face unless you kill it. You know what I mean? And that's how this guy is. He's just there until the Lord decides to delete him. All right.
And the elder Malcolm actually called for it. He said he prays that your calamity be made public, man, for
Lord
all
willing.
the things that you said about the prophets concerning the men of Yahweh Shema Shai.
Con. And it's gonna happen, whether it be here, on this side, or whether it be when we're in the kingdom.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna have a terrible judgment. Best believe. All right, but we're gonna end this lesson. hopefully it was an edifying one. And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak. Also double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to all you brothers out there. Shalom.
Shalom.